times. Coming at you live with another Sunday Funday. Gonna play some music. Hopefully it's not totally copyrighted that I have to shut it out, but we're gonna play this right in the background. Philadelphia Bleed Green from Kenny Curcio featuring Ryan Fisk. Let's get started. Let's have some fun. We got Daniel Cryfall in the house, Sith, PSA Tendencies, Paul Daves Jr., Grant, G Does Things. We have my alternate ego, Nikki 2 times Unlimited in here. We got Red 03 in the house. Welcome all. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I am totally hyped. Eagles with the big win today over those sticky freaking Cowboys. It's time to roll. We're rocking it out. Jumping right into it. Chair spin. Or as actually what Sith calls the spare chinning. Woo! Got no prime to hydrate. I'm all hopped up on caffeine tonight, baby. Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Bleed green. Woo! If you have a chance, go check out my latest short from today. I want to get that rocking huge. Let's get that video over 10K views. When you get a chance tonight, go check out my latest short. We're here to rock it out tonight. We're bringing in more people. Jack D stopping by. Guys, let's have fun tonight. I got a lot to talk about. I'm just trying to be as hyped as possible about my Eagles. But we're going to rip cards. We're going to show cards. We're going to talk about what we want to do in 2025. We're ready to rock. And I want to congratulate my man, Tanner McKee. First touchdown in the NFL. There you go, Tanner McKee. For you, buddy. I also got a nice auto Tanner McKee. Hit that ring. Bleed green. Oh yeah, by the way, E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles, baby! That's right, Eagles going to the Super Bowl. Nobody's stopping the Mean Green, baby. Woo! You know, I'm just one scream away from a heart attack, but I don't give a shit. Justin W. Smith in the house. Justin, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this nice Tanner McKee card did come from you. I think the other one came from Jazambi. I also want to give it up to Jazambi again and to Saquon Barkley, over 2,000 yards. If he does play next week, he should indeed break the all-time record. I know some of you are all out there saying, but he played 17 games to do it. Doesn't matter. Records are made to be broken. They're not for eternity. It's going to be Saquon's time, and he's going to do it against the Giants. That's what's the best part of the whole deal right there. Thank you, New York Giants, for letting us have Saquon Barkley. You fools, you morons. Our game. Guys, I love you all out there. Thanks for being here with me tonight. Yes, Kenny was looking really good this today until Micah Parsons took his ass out. Yeah, Sith, at first I didn't know what you meant, but yes, I did my research and saw that Brock Bowers with the all-time rookie tight end receiving record for the Raiders. Great job by him. Abdurrahman, whatever you just asked me, I don't know how to answer it. I don't want to say yes or no. I mean, I might go something might happen to me if I answer either direction. Daniel, he has not broken the record yet. He's exactly 100 yards shy. So if he gets 101 yards, he will beat the record. Should be no problem if they decide to play him. They have the second seed wrapped up, so I don't know how that's going to work out. Raiders do suck, but that CIS team, unfortunately, that's also my second favorite team, but they've been horrible for years. It's a shame. Got a very small list this week for the beginning of the show. Shoutouts. I'm going to be shouting out a lot of you throughout the show, though. I'm not going to probably tag any of these people, but except for I only have 3 this week. I want you to give some love to Bill's Mafia Cards. He's sitting at 383 subs. We got Broncos Cards 10. Some of you might know this young man out there already. He's sitting at 120 subs. And then Daryl Giordano out there in Jersey land, Mr. also known as Mr. 95 Cents. He's sitting at 787 subs, guys. While the Eagles did clinch the NFC East Championship, we do have some bad news in Eagle land. Former linebacker great of the Eagles, Bill Berge, passed away. So condolences go out to his family. In the greater sporting world, Greg Gumbel, former commentator, analyst, also passed away this week. And known earlier today in the greater wide world, or at least here in the United States, former President Jimmy Carter has also passed away. So just condolences to all those gentlemen's families. My deepest condolences to all of them out there. Gabriel, not sure what you're trying to say. Two fans caught having relations in a bathroom in North Carolina. Very interesting. I'm sure it happens more often than not. If there's any Philadelphia fans in here, they know that the Jetro parking lot can get pretty hype. Well, I got some cards to show today. Will be ripping some cards as well. I'll be opening up this box of Score 2021. What's going on there, French fry? That's right. Eagles won, baby. Saquon with over 2,000 yards. We're flying high. All right, so just to show a couple, I'll show some cards off. I'll start by showing some of the Eagles cards. I showed these last night on Your Team Sucks with my buddy Sith in chat. But these first couple cards come from my friends at Small Town Rips. There's their QR code on the back. This first card, he opened this card on his channel. I sent out a request to purchase it from him. He gave me an excellent deal on the card. Sweet Cooper DeJean to go along with my jersey. This card is out of the Black Series, numbered 16 out of 35. He threw in a couple nice little extras for me. We got this nice Cooper DeJean red, white, and blue out of Absolute, as well as this nice patch card of Will Shipley. So that Eagles collection of mine is forever growing. Getting a lot of love from you guys out in the community certainly helps me, keeps me going. Much appreciated. Duckman, I'll give you a shout out. Go Birds, go Eagles. What's going on, Duckman? We got Jalen SCN out here, not Miles Prods, Laura Hoffman. Gay cards. Oh shit, we got somebody who don't like my birds. You could suck my bird. Hi, we got a lot tonight. We got a lot of people out here tonight already. We got 36 strong in the chat. Stick around as long as you like. At least hit that like button on your way out if you're not going to stick around. We got a Go Eagles, Go Birds in the chat. Legend 55, Kesamoon Thick. I don't know. You say you're 38 and 48 in a virgin. If you're thick, I'm sure you're not no virgin. Some cards I picked up from the local LCS. Daniel, I know you'll probably like these couple cards in the baseball world. Rest in peace to the man, the legend, Ricky Henderson. And the card I have to show you, Daniel. This is strictly for you because I know you'll like this card. Connor Bedard, Star Rookies, PSA 10. Feeling good. Flyers are on right now. I'm gonna turn it on shortly on the TV next to me so I can watch a little Flyers as I talk to you guys tonight. They're playing the LA Kings. Thanks there, Daniel. Much appreciated. Sure, Jed Stolfus, I could shout you out. Welcome in. Stick around for as long as you'd like. Not Miles Prod, Country Boys, Legend 55. Guys, we talk sports. We rip some cards. We show some cards. Sometimes I get a little hype. Sometimes I'm a little bit quiet. I move along. I have a certain things I go over for sure, but I also leave the chat wide open for everybody. There's something for everybody as long as you're civil and just looking to have a good time chatting amongst other people. You've met me before. Okay. Well, hi. Duckman, sure, you can tell me a joke. Why not? Believe it or not, I don't eat Big Macs. As big as I am. No Big Macs for this guy. JJ, no, you cannot be a mod. Why are bees' hair so sticky? Why? I like it. I like it. I'll give you a C for effort there, Duckman. Not bad, not bad at all. Bees' hair are sticky because they use a honeycomb. You want to be racist and uncivil. Well, this is certainly not the place. And if that even comes out your mouth, you will be kicked permanently from the channel, which you probably don't mind, but that's okay. Gonna open cards. Don't got a lot to open. Enjoying all you wonderful trolley trolls hanging out with us tonight. Stick around. I want you to. We got 42 strong. Only 17 of you bother giving me a like. That's not cool. If you're going to be nasty and rude, the least you can do is leave a thumbs up for me. All right, so we're pretty much in this deck of cards looking for probably Trevor Lawrence and Justin Field. So that's this group right here. We might as well jump right into the rookies. We got Trey Lance, Stevie Scott III, Demetric Felton, Sean Wade, Shy Smith, Quincy Roche, Javian Hawkins, Kadarius Toney, Rondell Moore, Ramondre Stevenson. Shout out to my man SV Bet, JC Horn, and we will finish it off with a Justin Fields. Only a base, but I might as well get him sleeved up at least. Probably won't even keep this anyway. That'll probably go out to my man Rylan over at Two Balls Are Better Than One. We're continuing on with Deion Sanders, Leonard Fournette, the man, Brian Dawkins, my favorite player of all time, Tremaine Edmonds, Dak Prescott, Harrison Butker, James Bradbury, Cole Beasley, Devontae Adams, and Teddy Bridgewater. We'll take a momentary break here so I can see what all you fools out there in YouTube land are saying. Oh, I know Justin Fields is good, but I have a certain subscriber that I know that would appreciate that card considerably more than me. So quite a few of us here that are on the channel do swap out with one another. All right, just checking, make sure everything is good out there with you guys. Let's look at the rest of what we have. Deshaun Watson, James Conner. Oh, a nice Peyton Manning, Khalil Mack, Randy Moss, Kareem Hunt, Mo Alley Cox, Vince Williams, Micah Kaiser, Marshawn Lattimore, Chris Carson, Matt Nelson, Jordan Hicks, Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson. I guess looking at cards scared everybody away. They preferred looking at my beautiful face. Tua Tagovailoa. We got Mr. Hair himself, Troy Polamalu. Patrick Mahomes on the score team. I guess, Paul, I'll put that in your pile. Charles Woodson. Derek Carr in his Raiders uniform. Nick Bosa. Julio Jones, Falcons. Oh, we got another nice Justin Fields. Justin Herbert. Kyler Murray. Ezekiel Elliott. Next level Kyler Murray. Luke Kuechly. Shout out to Panther Breaks. Ezekiel Elliott. Shout out to Dean. Anybody see Dean? Paging Dean Kennedy. Paging Dean Kennedy. All right, there we go. There's the other rookie quarterback we're looking for out of the set. Trevor Lawrence. Aaron Rodgers. Then we got Ed Reed, Brian Dawkins, Troy Polamalu. Cooper Kupp for the score team. Okay, the next card is the best. Let's slide that back to the back. Aaron Jones on your purple. Geno Atkins. And we'll finish the purples off with Baron Browning. And this is one more, sorry. Patrick Queen. This is looks like 436 out of 450. Blue Devils. I'm guessing, I don't know, is this Daniel Jones, maybe? Victor Dukeji. I can't even say that. I know nothing about this guy. Don't know where he even plays now, but a number card out of the box was unexpected, so I'll take it. All right, Paul, thanks for being in here. Always good to see you. You have a happy new year, my friend, and like to see your Chiefs lose this coming week. Give the Broncos and the Bengals a chance to make something happen. All right, sliding back on the camera. How we all doing out there, folks? Good to have you all here. Anybody sneak in while I was looking up stuff? Unknown. I'm not saying Trevor Lawrence is any good, but when that product came out, Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields were the two big quarterbacks of that draft class that you were looking for. I'm sure any of his cards since then have gone down in value. I'll tell you what, though, I'm looking at the card. It's not much, but I like the uniform. The blue uniform with the orange helmet, that's pretty sick looking. We got NWE, my son, Nick Jr., up in the house. Thanks for coming in, my boy. Guys, NWE has a channel of his own. He does stop motion wrestling fig videos. Hasn't put one out in a little bit, but he's looking to get back into making some new content shortly. So if you're not following NWE, make sure you're doing that tonight. Especially if you are my Blue Wrench crew. You guys should all be subbing up to one another. What's going on there, Kenneth Bird? Welcome in, buddy. We're having some fun tonight. We're going to be rocking and rolling soon. Started off strong, hitting good about my Eagles. Kind of came down going through other content. It is hot as hell in this room. Last couple weeks have been nice. It's been real cold outside, and we've kept the heat at a decent temperature, but today was unlike a late December day out here on the East Coast. It was pretty freaking warm today. Bear with me as I change off the music. I'm going to put the flyers on, so while I'm enjoying the company with you guys, I can also be watching a little sports. This way, every time the Flyers score, I can make fun of Sith and his damn Los Angeles Kings. We're only 27 minutes in, and we have still quite a bit to cover. We got 27 in chat right now. We got 27 likes. Keep it coming. Yeah, I hear you. Go Kings, go. Well, no, we're gonna root on the Fly guys tonight. I'm hoping the benching of Mitchkov last night was only for last night, and Tortorella doesn't do something stupid and keep him out for this game entirely. You just need to put the young kid on a good line and just let them get some synergy with one another. Cowboys got fried for sure. There, fins up VR. Dominator, welcome in, buddy. You missed it at the top of the show. Was feeling strong, feeling hyped up. Burned myself out in about 20 seconds, but don't worry. I still got enough energy and spice in my step to keep going strong. You know how it is. I get through the things I want to get through, and then I get back to the hypeness. Guys, I appreciate how things are going tonight. We're going strong. 48 right now. 27 likes. This is how it should be. Getting to hang out with some friends, making some new friends hopefully along the way tonight. Gotta talk sports. We'll talk other stuff if you'd like as well. So I'm just now putting on the game. We're at a 1-1 tie. I have no idea who scored. So if you guys have an opportunity to let me know in the chat who scored for each side. Looks like Frost might have been our goal. I'm not sure who would be again because Cates, Frost, and Farabee have been strong the last few games. Before that, Owen Tippett and Travis Konechny were our strong players. And before that, the rookie Mitchkov. So they've taken turns going on little heaters as we've gone through the season. Nothing that's spectacular. I believe they're 16 and 5. I can take that. Not my expectations only about 6th, 7th, 8th place in the Eastern Conference, which is good enough for me for this young team. So we'll see how that goes. Quintavious, I don't know what the hell happened with the Saints. The way they started the season, 91 points or 92 points in the first 2 games, and then they just sucked the rest of the way through. But that's fine. Go Saints. I certainly will like them over the Cowboys. There's nobody I hate more than those stinking freaking Cowboys. Nothing more that I dislike is a Cowboys fan that doesn't even live in Dallas. That's the worst. See, hey, big boy Joe, if you're still in here, sorry I missed your comment. Wasn't ignoring it. No, I did not like that very well. But the two things that I will say about that game was dirty hit on Hurts, and but still great play by your team to hang in there. Who ever heard of a team turning the ball over, or I should say, us taking away the ball 5 times, yet we still give up over 30 points and lose the game? That to me is insane. So that's my thoughts about that game. Good for your Commanders sticking through, and Jaden Daniels is certainly, in my opinion, going to win Rookie of the Year. So, and I'm impressed by the young man. It's unfortunate that he's in our division, but not worried about them. We see them again in the playoffs. We're going to win that time. So feel free, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will certainly have talk to you more later and have good banter with you. Let's just kind of keep it clean, but you're more than welcome to stick around and have fun with us tonight. See, Forrester scored the first goal. All right, so we got Forrester, Farabee, and Frost. All the Fs. What the F Flyers? F for Flyers, F for those guys. And Jack, come on, can we stop spamming? I'll say it for you. Jimmy! As he said in Goodfellas, yeah, Jimmy! You did it, Jimmy! And another goal for the Flyers. Scott Lawton with the goal. True captain of the team. Oh, yes. Mitch Cuff with a point. Getting in on the action. Finally, he's been pretty cold as of late, but now we're adding to that rookie point total. There you go. Well, that's good to hear, Legend 55. That's the first time I've ever heard that. So you got Dallas Cowboys fans all across the country, can't stand them when they don't at least live in Dallas. I'll respect the Dallas fan from Dallas. When you don't even live there, I have no respect for you. But you're one that lives in Dallas and don't like them. I love that. That's great. Creole, welcome in. Jules, bang bang Niner game. Not this year. We're having a blast. I do predictions as well for those of you that are new. I do my predictions each and every week. So for week 16, we're currently in the middle of week 17, so I don't add those to the totals. But week 16, I was 10-6. My totals through week 16, I have 153 correct, 87 incorrect. We jump into week number 18. First game up, 49ers at the Cardinals. We'll go 2 games at a time. So 49ers at the Cardinals. Even them, I'm not saying no bang bang Niner gang. It's going to be the Cardinals. And Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. I have the Atlanta Falcons. Anybody want to participate? Put your picks in the chat for me. I know I can always count on Daniel to give me his picks, but you newbies out there, give me some love. Participate. Let me know what you're thinking. We got O-Rod. Thanks for bringing the trophy, my friend. You're the true champion out there, buddy. That's right, Calvin. Go Eagles. I love it, O-Rod. I love the trophies. Absolutely, Calvin. They're going all the way to the Super Bowl. I don't see why they can't win, but they're certainly going to get there. That's for sure, without a doubt. I'm not scared of the Lions. I'm not scared of the Vikings. I'm not scared of the Packers or the Commanders or whatever else you want to dredge up out of the NFC. It's all Bird Gang, baby. Grant, thank you as always. I understand. You've definitely been one of my biggest supporters on my shorts and when I do a long form video. So I appreciate whatever time that you give us on my Sunday streams. You take care. Uh, oh, so don't forget though too. Some of your videos I would love to comment on, but you turn. I don't know if it's on purpose. You turn your comments off so people can't comment. I don't know if you do that on purpose, but uh, just giving you a heads up in case that's by accident. And as Grant's going out the door, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, Calvin, if you're still in here as well. Eagles, Eagles, baby! Bleeding green, going to the Super Bowl. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby! Woo! Have a good night, Grant. We got High Life in the house. What's going on, my friend? Good to have you here. Next two games up on the list. Browns in Baltimore. I've got the Ravens. Commanders in Dallas. And I'm going to go with the Commanders. That's kind of funny, Batman, that we beat our hurt and sloppy Cowboys, but yet we didn't have our quarterback either. Okay? And it's not like we beat the hurt Cowboys 21-10. We destroyed them. We smoked their ass. And so Kings just tied the game up. Thank you there, Highlight. Good to have you in here, Highlight. I got high hopes for your team. I wouldn't mind seeing an Eagles Bills shoot 'em out kind of game there in the Super Bowl. I'm sure a lot of people in the country wouldn't want to see that, but I wouldn't mind having that as the Super Bowl. I love I love Big Booty Caroline. She's a good friend of mine. but I won't say it like that. You can forget that, Splits. You can split out. Good stuff there, Rylan. Red, you got something for me, baby? Your Bengals hanging on, aren't they? Crazy win the other night. Jalen, that might actually be the game of the regular season. The Lions Vikings game next week. That could be the biggest game of the whole year. If if not the Bills Chiefs game that we had a few weeks ago, but that Lions Vikings game could definitely shape up to be a really big game this year. That's what I like. I'm getting some Eagles people rocking in here, coming in here, asking me how I feel. I feel wonderful. I feel great. How about you there, Roger? How do you feel about them Eagles? Come on, Flyers. Let's get another goal. We got the next two games. This is going to be a crucial, critical game. Chiefs at the Broncos. I know Chiefs are sitting players. Broncos need the game. I'm going with the Broncos for sure. Uh, watch, even with Wentz in, the refs will still favor the Chiefs. Vikings at Lions. This was a hard choice for me. Might be one of the hardest choices of the whole year, but I will go with the Lions. They're at home. They're sticking strong, but that is like one of those nice toss up, like I said, going to be the game of the year. We'll stop right there with just those two games. So I like you're saying that they're going to let the Broncos win so that the Bengals can't make it in. That would be pretty hilarious. Broncos. Of course, Jalen. I knew you were gonna go with the Lions for sure. If it's a sloppy game and the Broncos roll over the Chiefs, I'm gonna call foul again. I'm gonna call some bullshit scripted stuff. I think it's amusing though. I don't understand, and I like no offense to your man Josh Allen. Why he's like seems to be the MVP favorite. He's down on yards, down on touchdowns to quite a few other quarterbacks. QB rating, I think he's ranked like sixth or seventh. So there's quite a few guys that are up above him. I know he's got a good record, but you got Joe Burrow out there with the most passing yardage, most touchdowns. I think he's third or fourth in passer rating. Me personally, and this is definitely biased being an Eagles fan, I think Saquon Barkley is the MVP, but we'll see. If anything, if it's going to be a quarterback, it should be either Lamar Jackson or Jared Goff. Not quite sure how Josh Allen's getting all the love. And I like him, don't get me wrong. He's probably my second favorite quarterback in the league right now. Mahomes has been a great quarterback over his career, Braden. He is not. He's been mediocre He's been average at best this year. Yeah, Nathan, it's kind of difficult for a Cowboys fan base that hasn't seen a Super Bowl since '95. So if you happen to be a young person, you know you've never seen them be quality. Which what sucks even more when you start talking bandwagon stuff, and I talk about Cowboys fans that aren't even from Dallas. They're stuck in the past. They're stuck in those championships. Oh, we Cowboys have all these championships. How many do you have? Well, you know, we only have one, but we've been there three times since the 2000s. So I mean, take it how you will. We've been relevant uh, in the present, where Cowboys haven't been relevant since before any of my kids were born. Oh shit. We got Kirk in the house. Rushmore show. What's going on, Kirk? Good to have you in here, buddy. We're talking 15-1. Okay. Oh, Rod, I was born this way when it comes to the Cowboys. There was anything that was ever hammered into me, even from the great old days of Buddy Ryan. You know, when Buddy Ryan came to town and took over the coaching duties for the Eagles, he said, if I go 2-14 of the year, those two wins better be against the Cowboys. And man, did we have some great success, though, even those years against the Cowboys when they were good, and we still kicked their ass because that was the marching orders for this franchise. Oh man, Kirk, I hear you. I know Super Bowl MVP is more important, but you know what? Do you know what? The Eagles are going to be the ones that are going to go to the Super Bowl, and Saquon's going to run for like 150 yards. So yeah, you're right. A Super Bowl MVP is more important than the regular season. So while they snub him during the regular season, he's going to go to Super Bowl and run all over the competition and win that MVP. How nice! How freaking sweet would that be? Mwah! Chef's kiss for the Saquon Barkley prediction, baby. I know nobody wants to see an Eagles Chiefs rematch. I'm good with it. I just get scared because I know how much those refs love those red uniforms. Yeah, I thought not having Diggs. Well, that's the funny thing. I thought the Texans getting Diggs would have helped them, but of course then he gets hurt over there, and Texans are dead in the water. There goes some hard-earned money down the drain on those bets because I don't think they're gonna make it. I'm not gonna win enough if I cash out, so I'll let it ride. But got Texans in the Super Bowl and Texans winning the Super Bowl. I got money on that, so. Guys, I'm glad you're all here hanging out with me on the last Sunday of 2024. It's good to have you all here. We'll get into a couple more games. So the next games are Bears at the Packers. We got the Packers with another win. And the Jags playing the Colts in Indy. We'll take the Colts. I think those two games are pretty straightforward if you ask me. I'll give you two more. So Seahawks at the Rams. Seahawks didn't look so good this past week, but I think they'll win over the Rams. And then the Chargers at the Raiders. We'll go with the Chargers. Chargers for the win. Caden, thanks for coming in. That's right. Go Eagles. Go Birds, baby. Anytime I got an Eagles fan in the chat, you know I'm going to give it up now. E-I-G-L-E-S, Eagles, baby! Bring it on! I don't care if it's Buffalo. I don't care if it's Baltimore. I don't care if it's Kansas City. We're going to Super Bowl. We're going to beat yous all. Super Bowl champs right here, running through Philadelphia, baby. Woo! 13-3 will tell you otherwise there at Budsville. We got, even with that crappy ass loss that we had last week, we're number 1 in yards given up. Number 1 in points given up. Number 1 in other defensive category, and we're like number 3 in quite a few offensive categories. Tell me where this team sucks. I'll banter with you all day, but I got my facts straight. You're a little delusional. Don't know what else to tell you. Ryan, I love your confidence. Got nothing but love for people with some good confidence in them, especially when they're talking from the heart and not from their ass. Stick around, have fun with us tonight. I'll be on for at least another hour doing some predictions and some other things on the channel as well. Subscribe. Then we'll revisit this in about a month or so. And we'll talk again then. I might have to do some personal bets with some of you Chiefs fans out there, or some of your Lions fans out there. Give a little gentlemanly bets going on for these last few weeks. Budsville, obviously you don't know enough about the Eagles, where we've already paid him. He's already got his contract, and he's already making millions, so he's not going anywhere for any time soon. By the time he does leave, we have the best GM in the business, Howie Roseman. He'll figure it out. He'll know when it's time for us to get another quarterback. Legend 55, stick around, comment. My email is in my bio. We'll talk. Nothing crazy. We're talking maybe a card for card or something crazy, something small like that. Budsville, I understand that. If you want to make that kind of argument, that's fine, Budsville. Mahomes and Kelsey have been great for a long time. That's not what got them there this year. Their record is because their defense has been phenomenal for them this year. Mahomes has been mediocre. Kelsey has been awful this year, comparatively speaking of where they've been. So we'll see how it all shakes out as we get into the playoffs, where it really matters. I can puff out my chest all I want about the team being Eagles being 13-3. Means nothing if they can't perform in the playoffs. Same thing with the Lions. It's now time to put up or shut up. Trying to go into playoffs with the injuries that they have and actually having to face strong teams. We might even get a glimpse of that in next week when they play the Vikings and see how that shakes loose. Who knows? We got Hammy and Son in the house. Hammy, thanks for being here. Really watched your video and the things that you've been going through. I said it. I commented on the video. You know I love you. If you need anything from me, give me a shout. I'm here in any possible way I can possibly be for you. We all got your back in this community. All right, our tight group that we have on Discord, on this channel, on Jazambi's channel, on a couple other football channels. You know we got your back. Guys, if you're not subbed up to Hammy and Son, veteran, Cowboys, Jesus Christ, Packers fan, great father, football coach, you name it, he's done it. Show him some love, but again, behind the scenes, Hammy, you know I got your back, buddy. Yeah, Budsville, I wish I could retract that. I can't delete comments that I spoke. And Budsville, that I get it every single week, my friend. Legend 55, you're talking about Kelsey. I get it. I love Kelsey. Don't get me wrong. I actually love Kelsey. Not a big fan of Mahomes, and not a just big and of course I like Andy Reid. He was our coach. Other than my man Paul Daves, who was here earlier, I just don't have a whole lot of love for Mahomes, his wife, all the attention on Taylor Swift. You know, they were winning championships and doing things before she started going out with Travis. Stick with the football. If you want to show her once a game, that's fine. But stick with the football. They're a good team. Their fans are awful because I guarantee you more than 50% of Kansas City fans were not fans 8 to 10 years ago. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you're an Eagles fan, you've probably been an Eagles fan your whole life. The jersey, Cooper DeJean, baby. Little Cooper DeJean. Rookie corner, having a great season. He's also our punt returner. We've got Will Shipley as well. Those were cards I showed earlier today. Nathan, I've actually heard quite a bit of that of people jumping ship to the Texans. Budsville, I don't know where the hell you've been looking. Jalen Hurts. Don't forget, we won a Super Bowl before Jalen Hurts. We had the 2000s where we had T.O. for the 1 year going to the Super Bowl. Bunch of years McNabb and company and Andy Reid having great years. Eagles fans are all over. Eagles fans, I believe, they say that I looked this up recently. They're not even considered top 5 fandom, which boggles my mind because nobody travels like an Eagles fan. I guess the numbers are skewed because you have, I'll put it this way. So, Cowboys are considered the number one fan base because they have fans all across the country. Steelers, number two fan base in the country. They have, because they have fans all over the country. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe because they both have the top amount of championships, along with the Patriots, who are number three fan base. Then you start getting into stuff like Bills Mafia being a huge fan base. Eagles might not have as many fans across the country, but the reason I say that the Eagles fans are great fans is because when you're born here, grew up here, and are an Eagles fan, and then you travel and go to games, nobody travels from Philly to away stadiums like we do. That's all I'm saying. If you see a Pittsburgh fan in California, it's because he lives in California and happens to be a Pittsburgh fan. If you see an Eagles fan in California, it's probably because he's there to watch the Eagles beat the shit out of the Chargers or the Rams. That they flew there that day. Nathaniel bringing up a point. Packers are another big, huge fan base across the country as well. And don't get me wrong, we actually have bars in other states too. I mean, I'm not saying we're all right here. If you go to Florida, which is where people retire, so it makes sense. There's Eagles bars down in Florida. There's Buffalo Bills bars down in Florida. I know my father who lives in Florida now. He That's where he goes to watch games. He goes to a Eagles bar down there, so he's surrounded by compadres, fellow paisans of the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's get a couple more games going. We got the Bills will be at the Patriots. I got the Bills. Dolphins will be playing those stinking dumpster fire Jets. I got the Dolphins. And then we have Giants at Philadelphia. Kind of wish it was in New York so Saquon could break that record there on their home turf. But Eagles are going to win that game. And then the Bengals at the Steelers. As long as it means something and they need it, Bengals are going to win. I have to make the bet now. I can't wait till everything else shakes out to see if it matters. So I'm just going to go with the Bengals on that one. So tell me what you got, guys, on those four games. Then we'll get into the last two of the week. Guys, we're having fun tonight. I know only 16 of you are here right now, but we got 40 likes. We're having fun. I appreciate some of you guys that have not been here before, are keeping the banner going. Budsville, I wasn't sure when you first stepped in. I thought you were just going to be a troll, but I appreciate you've given us good banner tonight. Much appreciated. I hope you did sub up. Like to keep the banner going for weeks to come. We almost gave up another goal. It's only 8 shots apiece. Yet they both given up 2 goals. Daniel, we got your man Quentin Byfield in the game. That's funny. Walker, I can't have a bad day. I'm having too much fun with my friends here in chat and all the other little peons out there that root for other teams. My Eagles division champs. So I'm definitely can't have a bad day today, pal. I'm feeling good about how things are going. Got a couple more games to predict for week number 18. Then we're going to start getting into some other stuff. I missed the top of the hour, so we're into hour number 2. Sitting here with 9. Hopefully, more people continue to come back. I've been having fun with all you tonight. Love you all out there in YouTube land. Love all you guys that week in and week out come and share some time with me. 2024 has been an exceptional year for me on YouTube. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and are going to have a wonderful New Year's. We still have about 45, 50 minutes that we're going to stay on for tonight. So keep on rocking with me. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. We'll get into the last 2 games. It's going to be the Saints in Tampa Bay. I got the Buccaneers with a win. And then Texans will be playing the Titans. I have the Texans winning that game. So Daniel and anybody else, Red, Justin, you want to give me predictions on those last 2 games. We'll close it out for the night on predictions. Yeah, Justin, I'm trying to remember the whole Ohio State stuff in my head, especially when I do have draft cards and such. That those ones are easy because they're in their Ohio State uniforms, so I can pluck those all out and put them in your pile for sure. Well, that's interesting, Walker. I've never been out of the great US of A anytime, so that would be cool. But I can understand why that would be extremely nervous. Go Birds! See, anytime there's a lull and then a Birds fan comes in, I gotta, yeah, you make the smile go even bigger. So thanks for being here, King. Some of the things I would like to talk about as we go through for the rest of the night. Get you to start thinking about it now, and then we'll go strong for these last 45 minutes about it. So, and of course, we always just talk about other stuff as well in chat. But what typically happens on New Year's as you get into the new year, or what you start thinking about as the new year starts creeping up? You set goals for yourself for the new year. You have New Year's resolutions. So those are the things that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to tell you my goals for the channel, maybe some goals in my real life, resolutions. That's what I'd like to talk about in these last 45 minutes. It doesn't all have to be sports related, but I'll kind of put it into a sports situation as well and just talk about the channel. Come on. Oh, it was right there. Go to the gym and quit by February. See, that's a good one, though, Rod. See, weight loss obviously is a thing that is needed by me. I kind of don't want to put myself in the box of that. What happened last year for me, October of 23, I got some results of being like on a pre-diabetic level and started going back to the gym. Lost 50 pounds between October and May of this year. I gained it almost all back. I hit the wall in May, stopped going to the gym, started eating crappy again, and gained probably at least 40 of that 50 back. So I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to weight. So who knows? I kind of this is one of the things I have written down. I have weight loss is always on my mind. Even when I'm stuffing my face, I'm thinking, oh, what if I wasn't stuffing my face? So it is kind of a thing that I'm always talking about. I just kind of don't want to set my goals for that because I know I will just fail miserably. Eagles are bogus. All right, 13 wins is bogus. Okay. Sith, I will think about it. Maybe even tonight I'll look into that, and you and I can discuss. I'll tell you what things I've done in the past that have worked. All right, so but I've also had tons of excuses. So I'll start with 2017. I had a weight. There was a weight loss challenge at my job. I went from 270 pounds down to 203 pounds, maintained that 203 pounds. Eagles win the Super Bowl 2018. I quit smoking. I packed on maybe 15 pounds I put on. Like I was able to maintain the weight. So I was sitting at about 215. I then was in a bicycle accident where I separated my shoulder, so I stopped going to the gym, started eating like crap again, lost my job that November. So I had a horrible slide from that. Tried to get back on track, and then in 2019, heading into 2020, and COVID happened. So I'm sitting at home for 2 3 months, just gorging my face because I had nothing better to do and put on a bunch of weight. And then fast forward to what I told you guys, lost 50 pounds between the end of 23 and the first 5 months of this year. But again, like I said, almost all of it back on. When I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone. I go to the gym at least 2 or 3 days a week. I count my calories, so that's how I've been able to lose all the weight, counting calories. Also, only eating like a lunch and a dinner, so kind of a combination of counting calories and doing whatever they call that diet where you're I can't think of it now off the top of my head, where you're eating in a small window. Yeah, what's interesting is I still have the wardrobe from early 2018. I packed it all away. I have all kinds of Eagles stuff in larges, where I'm like up to a 3X. And it was amusing to me wearing large because even when I was considerably skinnier in high school, baggy was the way to go. So I always wore at least an extra large, even when I was 170 pounds in high school. So it was amusing wearing being 200 pounds, but fitting nice in a large. Shit, I look good. I look good. I was 41 but like 41 years old, 42 years old, in better shape than I was at 32, and damn near better shape than I was when I was 22. So definitely look good. If I can get back to that mentality and way of life again, I'll certainly do it. I don't see myself being some sort of fitness influencer or anything, but who knows? Maybe I'll open up another channel and devote it to that. Who knows? All right, Red. Thanks for being here, buddy. You have a happy new year. We'll see you in 2025, my friend. Absolutely, there, Dylan. What's going on there? Mouth like a Hoover. Nice. Dylan, your Bears suck. Yep. Hate to tell you. Ravens versus Lions Super Bowl. I got credit from KC Cards. How the hell did I do that? Well, girly, I just wanted to kind of scare you. That's why I did that. Kind of maybe shoo you off the channel. Oh, you gave it to me. Wow. Okay. Red, I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. I was what was it, Christmas Eve, I was on carddeal.com's channel. Uh had the Phillies, got some nice Phillies from that break. Allen, oh, almost a goal. Allen, yes! Mitzkoff with the goal, baby. Woo! Rookie coming in clutch. 2-point game so far. He's been quiet, but he's on fire tonight. Yeah, hopefully those cards come in so that next Sunday to start the year I can show off some good Phillies pickups. Red, you are the man. I love you, my friend. You have a wonderful new year. I'm sure we'll talk plenty. I'm continuing to put stuff, pile stuff aside for you. You know, it's a slow process. I haven't been opening up a whole lot of stuff, but you'll definitely have some cool cards to open up for sure. Once I get there for you. So we'll get into setting my goals for the channel. As I've mentioned a few times before, I want to have my intro, outro. I want to change it up, give it a fresh new look for 2025. Nothing's wrong with the old one. Just want to give at least something fresh to each and every one of my long form videos. So we'll do a little change up with that. I'm hoping to hit 2,000 subs. So I had the goal of hitting 1,000 subs in 2024. Might as well just double it up. 2,000 subs. I should get there a lot quicker this time than I did hitting 1,000. But we'll set the goal at a nice 2,000. I'm pretty far away from my watch hours. I'm at like 1,500 watch hours or so, but got to set the goal. Got to set that bar. Hit the 4,000 watch hours this year. Only way I can make that happen is with you people out there in YouTube land continuing to support me and be my friends and come hang out on Sunday nights. I got some other beautiful people when I do happen to do impromptus will also jump into those lives. So I'm gonna probably have to do some more of those and then figure out some good content for long form videos. It's not gonna all be ripping cards. I'm gonna show off collections. I'm gonna show off things that I'm doing on YouTube or on eBay as well. Just processes of things that I'm doing just to get other content out there to where I'm not always spending money to ripping cards. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a blast figuring it out, and whatever positive or even negative feedback I can get from you guys out there would be appreciated. Zach, what the fuck does that even mean? I've never said this on my channel, but I'll fucking say it now. I voted for Trump. So what the fuck are you talking about? Nobody knows my politics, but you're going to jump in here on politics and say this type of shit's why you voted for Trump? You make no fucking sense. You hide behind the letter fucking Z. I fucking oh my god, this is probably the angriest I've been in 31 weeks of doing this. That some schmuck is gonna come in and say something stupid like that. All right, I'm out of my element all of a sudden, but that's all right. I guess so. You know how I usually am good with dealing with trolls, swat them around, but that got me all freaking off edge. And we're freaking talking politics, but talking the politics that I like, but I don't like to bring up on the channel. And make no sense whatsoever. Come on, we're here to have fun all together and get along. The only way we're gonna get along is saying things that are positive, and more importantly, let's have my face is in front of the camera. I'm not hiding behind the letter Z on my little friggin' thumbnail. I mean, Brother Gilliam, I don't frequent Philadelphia establishments all that often, but you got a Fogo de Chao. That's like a Brazilian steakhouse, but they're kind of all over the country in different spots. A Tire de Nog, that's another one that's in different spots. Those are always good places to go to a nice Brazilian steakhouse. I'm kind of at that point in my life where I'm 48 years old and don't care about like the nightlife and going into Philadelphia. I'm in the suburbs north of Philadelphia. I go to Philadelphia to go to games. When I can go to an Eagles game or a Flyers game, which that's going to be fun. A little bit more than a week from now, I'm going to go see the Flyers play the Maple Leafs. I'm sure there'll be some commentary from me for that game, and I'll have to give my man Perch, who's not here in chat right now, giving him some ribbings. I think we have another goal. Net kind of came off the mooring, so we'll see if that goal is going to stay. J-Rock, I hear you, my friend. I mean, they did win. It was a crazy win. I don't know how it happened. I know some bogus bullshit did happen. Jalen Hurts, I think that I can't believe that didn't end up even at least afterwards come with some sort of fine or suspension. I believe that was an illegal hit. Personally, all the stuff that happened with C.J. Gardner Johnson, don't know what went there, but you know what? C.J. Gardner Johnson came back strong, had 2 picks today, showed you what he's made of. Definitely a big part. One of them being a pick 6. That's how we started, because that's how the Eagles roll. That's right. Go Birds. God damn it, let's bring it on again. Fuck all y'all out there who don't like us. Nobody likes us. We don't care. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles, baby! Going to the Super Bowl. Winning it all. Getting that green. Wow. Getting that ring. Bleed green, baby. Woo! Man, I get hyped talking Eagles, baby. Walker, don't worry about it, man. I'm about to hit that big 5-0. I still have the energy, still bringing it. Now, if I could, in the year 2025, slim out and lose a bunch of this, I'm sure I'd feel a whole lot better, because I certainly have times where I can't breathe right. The back hurts, the knees hurt, the thighs hurt, everywhere hurts, it aches all over, but I still go through life with a big old smile on my face. Uh-oh. Come on, make a save, make a save. Ah! All right. Flyers, Kings cut the lead. Flyers are up 4-3. What the hell are you talking about, Walker? I thought you were having fun with us, but I don't know what the hell you mean. I'm the only one here on the camera. Yes, the star of the show is my friends in chat that are here to support me. If you want to hang out and support me and give some good banter as well, that's great. But there's no reason to put me down. None at all. J-Rock, I do not live in Fishtown, but I'm very familiar with Fishtown. Family grew up in Fishtown. My mother was born in Fishtown. My uncle, my cousin still lives there. My grandmother's house still stands. She doesn't live there no more. Spent many years in Fishtown for sure. Jalen, thank you. Man, I love you youngins that come in here and think it's gonna bother me saying I'm effeminate or my teeth look horrible or hide your face, blah 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 blah. I hear it. Doesn't matter. When I got cool people in here that have been here, there's people that have been in my chat for 31 straight weeks and keep on coming back. And those are the people that I care about. I don't give a shit about you, but I love the fact that you're here because it works the algorithm, keeps the numbers going up, keeps the view hours. That's what the goal is. We just got done talking about it. I'm trying to hit 4,000 watch hours. The only way I'm going to do it, there's going to be 2 ways I can do it. 3 ways. 1, keep on showing up every week. You don't have to worry about that because I'm going to show up every week. 2, my friends showing up every week as well, supporting the channel. And 3, dope heads like you out there that want to stop by and talk shit. When you do, You bring in more fools like yourselves that keep on going. We had 40 people in here earlier tonight, and I absolutely love it. Thank you very much. You've made 2024 for me. 2025 is going to be even better because this is troll country, baby, and I love it. We absolutely own the Cowboys. That is right, Jalen. Jalen, I appreciate it. Keep on showing up. You know what, Jalen? There you go. Don't abuse the power, Jalen. You were here last week and we had a lot of fun. You're back. You're my you're the Lions fan. You've got now have a wrench. I appreciate you being in here. Keep on coming back. 2025 is going to be totally lit. Yes, I can talk like a fucking 20-year-old, 15-year-old. No cap. Well, Richard, I'm sure Grandma already shit out her alphabet soup and her depends, so you can get the alphabet through her little granny diaper. Joe Sky, I doesn't matter who's on top, who's on bottom. I'm always excited when the Eagles beat the Cowboys because I fucking hate the Cowboys. Always have, always will. And it's not about beating the Cowboys because they suck this year. We trounced the Cowboys. We didn't. We made a statement today beating those Cowboys, and we did it with a second and third string quarterback. How about that? My props again. Bringing it on, Tanner McKee. Once again, congratulations. First two touchdowns of his career. He's the third string quarterback, and he put up touchdowns against those stinking Dallas Cowboys. Joe Sky, you're actually wrong. That's the problem. All Gen X loves the Cowboys. If you if you're I'm a Gen X, but I'm from Philadelphia. But Gen X probably has more Cowboys fans than any other generation because that's the last time that they won the Super Bowl was back as Gen Xers were becoming teenagers in their time. So I think you're wrong on that, buddy. Walker, you're absolutely right. Your words are hyping everything up in here to where more people, as they're scrolling, are like, "What the hell is this guy shouting about? Why is there friggin' the comments going up and down?" They stop to see what's going on. So you guys can all keep on spitting your fire, and I'm just gonna suck up that venom and spin it right back in your faces. I'll talk about one last thing. So we talked about getting subs. We talked about getting watch hours. We talked about what could I do possibly do losing weight and such. Talked about the different things I'm going to do on my channel for this coming year. But also I was going to talk about job related stuff as well. So 2025 is going to be a big year. Am I going to continue with the same old getting a job just to collect a paycheck week after week, a job I'm not necessarily in love with, or am I going to make some big moves this year and look for the right job for myself, or maybe even start something myself? So that's going to be a big thing in 2025 for me. Do I fall in old habits, or do I take take the plunge and make shit happen? We'll see. Only time will tell. I I do have no doubt whether I do the same old. Sorry, Flyers game's getting exciting. What I will say, no matter if I stick with the same old, and find the job or start something myself, I'm going to be very successful at it. Been successful for many years in different things that I've done and accomplished. So, but maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to have big clanking balls and try something new. That's going to be the goal in 2025, I believe. Maybe I'll become a hand model. Wouldn't that be interesting? Well, no, I mean Walker did warn us that he was going to come in here and spread the negativity, but so the best thing that Walker has done is he's actually stuck around and have made the watch hours continue to grow. Man, Eduardo, I'm completely jealous. You must have some super high def television set that you're standing up, sitting up real close, watching to even see that my teeth have some sort of yellow because they're not the best looking teeth, but certainly not yellow for sure. I'm sure you're probably missing teeth, and you probably have all kinds of rotted teeth because you've been eating your mama's pussy too much. Almost done. Period number two. When we get to the end of that, I will put the music back on and we will close out for the night. But I want you guys to all share with me. You tell me, what goals do you have set for yourself in 2025? Whether it be YouTube content, life goals, anything, share with me. I'd love to hear about it. I guess some people got scared away real fast tonight. Joe, I think Walker's just the straight normal keyboard warrior that you'll find in vertical live streams, and nothing better to do but stop by and talk a lot of shit. Eduardo too. Eduardo, I'm having fun with you. All I know is my yellow teeth has me at over 1,200 subscribers and a decent set of friends that come in here every week to hang out with me. And I'm on a couple other shows with some of my good friends. I'm going to continue to do that. I might as well continue to shout that out. So last night I was on Spine Ticks Live and Your Team Sucks with my friend Sith, who is in here on one of his channels tonight. I think he's on here on Your Team Sucks. Was on PSA Tendencies earlier. going to continue to do quite a bit of that in 2025. As long as Sith will have me, you will see me on a pretty regular basis on Saturday nights as well on his channel. That's the best part of it all. I might have goals for myself to what I want to do, but I also just have fun hanging out with people. So I go to other channels as well and hang out with them because I'm not the guy that knows what restaurant to go to down in Philadelphia because I don't do the nightlife. I stay home, spend time with my family, watch sports, and hang out with you lovely folks. All right, as we go along, I can't do it every single week. But I can encourage when you're here to tell people that are in chat to go follow you. But I like to spread the love out for who I shout out each week. But you'll get shout outs from me through 2025 for sure. And I will certainly, you'll get there. 200 is in your future, my friend, by no stretch. You have a really good channel. Justin W. Smith as well. You're going to get well over 200 and so forth. You guys are all the best. I wouldn't have this channel and I wouldn't keep on doing it if it was just me sitting here with nothing but the trolls. If it was just me and Eduardo sitting in here, I'd be like, Eduardo, thanks for stopping by, and shut my show down. But it's all you great people that keep on showing up every week is why I continue to do this. Oh wow, single dad, Jalen. How many kids, if you don't mind me asking? That'd be great. I that's my world. My kids are my world, especially my little one. My older ones get a little bit jealous, but my little baby girl is my everything. Justin, you'll get there. Believe me, you're talked about pretty regularly. Uh, Not never anything bad behind your back, but conversations about what a great person you are. That we're People are very happy that you have a channel and produce content. People are very happy that you're in different chats and hanging out. You're a really good friend. I hope to continue to grow that relationship and friendship with you throughout 2025. And you can hit me up anytime you want through Instagram or anywhere else that I can be made available. And it's definitely, it's a good thing. I keep saying it. Sith keeps saying it. We're molding groups together, guys. You know, good to have all comic bros, football bros, sports in general bros, the baseball junkies bros, you name it. We're all collaborating. We're all getting together, having a good time, growing these friendships. I'm going to continue to grow my friendship with anybody who wants to continue to grow their friendship with me. Um, it's good seeing everybody in different chats. I'm glad for anybody that can stop by on a Sunday. There's people that don't even stop by on a Sunday, but have hit up my videos during the week. I get communication from guys that I haven't seen in a while on my live streams, but will hit me up on Instagram just asking me how I'm doing. So it goes a long way in different things. Uh, Even just I like the community that we have right here, but also like I like hanging out on your channel, Sith, on Saturday nights. because those people, they care about me too. They say hello, they shout me out. They don't come here on Sunday, which is fine. But I have a lot of love and respect for a lot of those people that I wouldn't have known otherwise if I didn't start hanging out in your chats on Saturdays. So it's been a good year. 2025, I believe, is going to be even better when it comes to the channel and the friendships. As far as the weight loss and the job front, only time will tell for both of those things. All right, so what are you saying now, Walker, that I got to try to read a whole paragraph? I'm not sure what insults were being thrown your way, Walker, but you've been throwing insults towards me and other people in the chat since you stepped in. So I'm not sure why you're getting butthurt all of a sudden, but that's okay. Happy New Year's Eve, Eve, Eve to you too, there, Barry, Barry. We were talking about goals. We're talking about growing friendships. Of course, Barry, Barry, you are one of them. And you're one of those ones I met through being on Sis Channel and you coming over here and showing me love. So it's always much appreciated. I just gave your team sucks a blue wrench. Make sure you guys are subscribing to that channel if you're not already. That way we can get that channel up to over 100. Justin, yes, you've added a lot to the Saturdays. You've added a lot to the Sunday nights. Besides doing the stuff on your own channel, you've been definitely a key member of the chat. I appreciate people like O'Rod, Daniel Cryfall, Dean Kennedy. Don't know if he passed out tonight. Definitely, that was a big friendship that got a lot of you guys starting to come over here on the regular basis in the first place. I always keep on saying, I'll say it every week, it's like he sent out the big megaphone over there on Instagram, and that's when the channel started getting bigger on Sundays from an initial share from Dean. So I will always be appreciative of him, be appreciative of his stepbrother there, Paul Daves Jr., who was here earlier tonight. I'll stop right there because I'll get into the shout outs again in just a few when we close out. I'll probably be closing out in about another 5 minutes. We'll shut down slightly earlier tonight. I'm from Eagles country, baby. That's where I'm from. Take it easy, Walker. Bobby. Speaking of somebody that I met through hanging out on Saturday nights, Bobby, I have nothing but love to give to you. So I appreciate all the support that you ever given me. I love going to your channel when possible. I can make 50 million excuses of why I'm not there more, but definitely love the support. Love talking to you and seeing you every Saturday. Another one of those great people I've talked about behind the scenes, saying that I would do anything for. Dominator in the house. Wow, I've known Dom a long time at this point. Haven't been quite 2 years since I've been out there in the community, but I met Dom through Baseball Junkies podcast. Uh, Always see him in those chats, see him in Spine Ticks Live. It was fun having you last night, Dom, over at Your Team Sucks. And I always appreciate all the support that you give me on Sunday nights as well. Dom, I knew you were the man the moment in not this past summer, but summer of 23, getting a cool pair of socks. I still have those socks somewhere. Got my Swedish fish socks. So, no, known from a long time that you're a good man, even though you're a Mets fan, but I won't hold that against you. Mr. Good Day, you have a good day too. Legend 55, you are back. I appreciate it. I had fun with you being in here. I hope that you come back and join us in 2025 and continue to help grow this channel. It has been a lot of fun. If you continue to come back, you will certainly get a wrench uh, if you continue to do so. Make sure you guys are all hitting that like button if you're not subscribed. If you're one of the lurkers that have been enjoying watching me get loud with the trolls, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Jalen, I appreciate it. You and I, my friend, I see it now. Lions and the Eagles are going to be playing one another, and the banter then is really going to get wild. It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, we're going to see the Packers out there, the Vikings out there, and the Commanders. It's going to be a lot of fun watching these games as we get into the playoffs. First, got to do last week. Hopefully, Saquon breaks the record. Either the Vikings or the Lions are going to have the number one seed. But Eagles already wrapped up two, even though they're not going to have the second best record, because that's just how that works. If you don't win the division, you can't have the second seed. So that's kind of a weird dynamic in my opinion, but I'll take it. So that means unless we play that number one seed, we're going to have home field advantage. Chiefs fan, you beat us in the Super Bowl over a shit call at the end of the game that officiating crew hadn't called for 4 weeks. For 4 weeks, not a game that they officiated did they call that kind of holding penalty. Although I can also say we shouldn't have it shouldn't have been that close. We shouldn't have bit. That was like the third time that game we bit on that same in to out route. But like I keep saying, and I'll say it since the first time that you're here, I think we were robbed of the greatest Super Bowl of all time. That would have been Chiefs kicking a field goal instead of getting the touchdown because of the holding call. Then the Eagles getting about 2 minutes or so to chance to march down the field. Win or lose, Eagles march down the field and win, or get stopped by the Chiefs. I would have said that that was the greatest Super Bowl of all time, even in a loss for my team. But I think we were robbed of that call. That's my opinion. I'm sticking with it. Yeah, Barry, we're talking playoffs. Talk about playoffs? Yeah, we're talking about playoffs. Legend 55. All these guys that you see with the blue highlight and a wrench, they They are moderators to make it easier for you guys to sub up to one another, if you're, especially if you're content creators. I don't like to do it right away because I don't need people that I don't know moderating my channel. Bobby, I'm going with a little bit of basketball. My Sixers aren't doing so great, but I can say for certainty I like some basketball. I'll show a couple cards too. I didn't take the stickers off of these. At the local LCS, I brought my youngest son with me, and he asked to pick up a couple cards. So we got a nice mosaic Tyrese Maxey for my Philadelphia Sixers. My son is also, and I think he would be jealous, Sith, of Swag's collection of cards, but he likes the Joker, and he asked me to get him this card. So that's my little basketball for the week. Right now we're all footballed up, Eagles up, watching the little Flyers as they're winning right now, heading into the third period. Go Jags! Come on, Bobby. Not this year. My my father actually lives down in Jacksonville. His best friend lives down there. His best friend's daughter already lives down there. She likes to go to Jaguars Eagles games for sure. So, she likes the Jaguars as a secondary team, but will still always be an Eagles fan. My dad will go to Eagles bars down in Jacksonville to watch the games. He was probably at the bar today watching a game. Barry, c'est la vie, baby. C'est la vie. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. The Raiders start winning some games when, you know, when you want them to. When as a Raiders fan, you want them to lose, so they can get a better draft selection. Just like the friggin' stupid Giants. Why the hell did the Giants win today? What are they fucking stupid? Don't you guys want the first pick? Well, Sean, that's what dogs do best. They lick up shit, so they're probably licking your face as well, too, right? I hear you, Bobby. Okay. Since I always feel like we're uh, we're like long lost brothers. Raiders fans and Eagles fans are like long lost brothers. We're like the mean, grimy, dirty, but some brightness to us too. Fan bases. It's like we're we're the we're like two different sides of the same coin type phrase. That's how I feel about the Raiders and Eagles. That's probably why Raiders have always been my second favorite team. I just always love those gritty, dirty, like Lala Zato, John Matuzak. Those are the kind of players that later on Bill Romanowski, like, I like that kind of player for sure. It's been too long when we haven't had that. I feel like the fan base can get on the field and do a better job than the actual Raiders players. Ah, shit, Daniel. I'm sorry to hear that. It's always bad losing somebody. It's just as bad somebody you know losing somebody. We're about ready to wrap this up. We're hitting that 11 o'clock mark. You know, I usually like to end here. It's almost like I'm in no rush. My son doesn't have school tomorrow, so I usually try to boom be right done at 11. Oh shit! Then do you, Justin? Do you have this card? I'll put it in your collect and your stuff. If you need this, Justin, I'll put that in your pile. Enough said there, Daniel. One of those kind of guys. I get you. Swaggy's getting his nails done. Little orange and blue to go along with that little frock of his that he had going on last night. Oh God, come on! All right, guys. What the hell? Ah, shit. But still, you know, I'm sure as for your sister, you feel for her. Yeah, Justin, no problem. I'll put that aside for you. Got to find your box up here on the shelf. I have some other Trevor Lawrence cards. Nothing huge, but I'll double check with you if it's something that you still need. I'll certainly put it in your pile. Guys, you all have a happy new year for all that are leaving. I'm about to wrap up. We'll get into some sort of good closing tune. You know what? I know I saw another Eagles tune that hopefully won't be copyrighted on me. I'm not going to worry about the copyright stuff too much because I don't have the watch hours anyway, but I don't want to mute anything if I don't have to.
We're all quarterbacks of our financial future, and we have to be boldly committed to the process because when
Hopefully, y'all hear that just fine. Likes us, no one likes us, no one likes us, we don't care. We're from Philly, fucking Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. We're from Philly, fucking Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. We had Sith PSA tendencies and your team sucks. We had my alter ego, Nikki 2 times Unlimited in here. Bobby Catalano. We had her here. Love having you. Daniel Cryfall. Paul Daves Jr. Justin W. Smith. O-Rod Collects. Barry. We had... Oh, let's go look some more. We had your buddy Dom was here. This is horrible when I forget people this quickly. We had Redo3 here tonight. We had a bunch of troll gangs in here. We had my new friend Jalen SZN in here. The Legend 55 was here. If I missed you, forgot to put you down, I am sorry, but I love you all. Y'all have a wonderful new year. I'll see you in 2025. Everybody have a good night. Love yous. As always, Nikki 2 times came at you live, brought the heat for 2 hours. Y'all have a great night.